Hi, my name is Keith Robertson, and I am the lead pastor for our church family.
My name is Megan Robertson, and I'm a part of the prayer team in our church family.
My name is Ben DeBose, and I'm one of the elders here at this church family.
My name is Grace Keener, and I'm the Kids Ministry Director for our church.
My name is Lindsay Jackson, and I oversee all things production here, along with taking care of our student ministry.
My name is Heather Lambias, and I am the administrative assistant.
Being a part of this church has meant truly an unfolding of promises for our family. We moved here from Texas to be a part of this church, and it's also just meant a place to find friends who are like family, who are co-laborers together, champions for what God is doing in each other. And then also it's been the place where my kids will grow up in an understanding of the Bible and who God is and His character, and having people to help be the village around us that teaches our kids that means the world to us as parents.
Being new to Franklin and just coming to this church, we had such a warm welcome and just instantly started growing friendships that became our church family very quickly and helped us feel very connected. And we quickly discovered that the teaching is very genuine and that the worship is just seeking after God.
I think the biggest impact that this church has on me is just encountering and meeting people and being shaped by those people. And that each time we come together, I get to think about who someone is and what that does and what that means for me and how it shapes me as a person, how I can grow. And I get to be transformed more and more like Jesus by hanging out with this group of people.
I mean, for me personally, this has been a church where I've had some healing in terms of, past experiences with church that maybe weren't as positive as this one. This has been a place for me to really grow in that area. Also, I got married just there, so that was pretty big for me.
It's been really meaningful to me to see the generosity of the people in this church family and how kind the people here are.
Being a part of this church has been immensely important to me and my family, both as a father and as a husband. Being able to grow in a community like this with people around me who are pushing me forward, pushing me upward, getting to pick up the phone and call Pastor Keith or one of the other elders and just ask for wisdom and get it. And so I've loved pouring in and being poured into.
I am very excited for the future of this church. I have had the privilege of being a part of this vision casting and hearing the hearts of the leaders of this church, and I just have such a confidence that they are seeking truth from God, that they are seeking His presence and His face, and that this is an authentic house of worship.
I'm really excited to watch our church family grow more in discipleship and looking more like Jesus. I know this is something we have to do together, which is why it's so valuable. And I'm also really excited to see our church grow from this, because families tend to grow whenever they're seeking to be healthy together.
So I'm really excited about the energy that I'm experiencing here on Sunday mornings and whenever we get together. It's been just this energy towards discipleship, this push towards discipleship, towards becoming the best sons and daughters of God that we can be. That's what I'm super excited about.
I am excited about just all the joy ahead. I think our best days are ahead. I get that excited feeling when I walk into church lately, like God's just up to things, and I feel like each Sunday I walk in, there's more life, and there's a chance to encounter God and encounter each other, and it just feels like there's some wind at our back as a church, and it's exciting to be a part of.
I feel most excited about our church family having an impact in the community around us. For God to move and change and transform us, and for us to invite other people into that, and for us to be a people that are taking the kingdom and the gospel into other places. I feel most excited about all the ways our church is going to have an impact in the lives of so many people, both here in Middle Tennessee, but then around the world.
I'm most excited to see in the days ahead the ways that God moves in this community. We have such a incredibly deep resource of people here who are their commitment to the Lord and their leadership and their, ministry passions, I think God is forming a really intentional group of people together. And I'm excited to see the reasons why God has put this group of people together for this time and season, because I think there's impact we have on the community here that we're yet to see, and there's people who, may have been wounded with church experiences or are disconnected from God, and there's an opportunity for us here to really help with some of that healing process.
One of the things that I love doing, even as the lead pastor, is just being a microgroup leader and sitting down with 3 or 4 guys and asking the Lord to change us and transform us, and being vulnerable and real and calling each other into greater levels of what the Lord has. So I love getting to do that. Of course, I love getting to preach because it's awesome.
I love being a part of the prayer team because I love getting a sense of what God has put in people. It's like we go home and we get a sense of our identity and our purpose and our calling, and then we get to come together on a Sunday morning and share that within our body. And then so I get to hear snippets of that on the prayer team, and then I get to come alongside and partner with that, and that's really exciting just to get a sense of what God is up to.
Personally, I'm really excited about the microgroups. Just meeting with 2-3 other people to spur one another on and become the best sons and daughters of Jesus.
I'm probably most excited about leading our kids ministry team and kids in discipleship, which is something that kids can do too. It's so important for them to learn that hosting God's presence is important, but also we know that kids think it's fun.
I'm excited with our students in particular for them to be growing in godly character and understanding what it means to be a Christian in the world. It's a different time even from when I grew up to now. The type of questions they have and the type of conversations they have on a daily basis. I'm excited for them to really know and understand who God is at a deep level, and to have the toolkit to be able to relate to the people around them as leaders and guide our culture in the days ahead. And then also from a production side, I love that we get the opportunity to communicate the gospel in ways that maybe we've never done before.